Tina, and we're going to teach you how to fund and invest in Berkshire Hathaway or the S&P 500, or if you want to do a little bit of picking and choosing, you can do that as well. So that's what the purpose of this class is going to be. So I'm going to have Daryl come on, and he's got his phone, and he's going to share his screen. He's made some money by just doing this himself, or he's earned some money and redeemed it from the foundation. He's got a little bit of money that is available for him now. And then when we send that money to you, we're either going to send you the stock, or in some cases around the world, we're going to send you that we're going to sell our stock, turn it into cash, and send you the cash. Then you have to put it into your investment account. Again, the purpose of this is to do the hard thing. The hard thing, if you'll do things, that other people won't do, you'll be very successful. It's the hard thing that makes it great. Now, this isn't that hard. Get a kid to get it, if you're older, get one of your kids to help you because they already know how to do this kind of stuff on the net. But this section is we want to show you that now that you've funded it, you can fund it by taking money out of your Gcash account or Venmo or something else and move money into your investment account. Again, a checking account, you're investing, you're giving money to the bank, you're loaning money to the bank. An investment account's similar. The only difference is that you can make money by loaning money to the brokerage place, or you can buy stock. So that's what we're going to talk about now. So we are using GoTrade, and if you're in Asia or most places around the world, GoTrade really works. If you are in North America or other places around the world, Fidelity, Schwab are two of the really good ones. Robinhood is a good one. We don't care where you do it or how you do it. We're just donating it to you, and then it's your job to take it from there. Okay, Daryl, show us what's on the screen. You're in your GoTrade account now.
Mhm. Right, exactly. So let's say, for example, I'm a new student and I have this GoTrade account. It's up and running. I've already redeemed my Buffett box in my account, and I would like to transfer those Buffett box into my GoTrade account. So here's the thing. We are processing this payout request, this redeem Buffett box every week. So upon processing, those Buffett bucks will be transferred into your Gcash account. Let's say for a moment that your Buffett box is already in your Gcash account. Then you will transfer those funds into your GoTrade account. What should we do? Here's the first step. Get your phone and get your GoTrade account up and running, and then you will hit, if you can see that dollar sign right there, and this will show in your screen. Talk money to me. All right. There are so many options there. It says deposit instantly to GoTrade, deposit to GoTrade, withdraw from GoTrade, my funding activity, funding instructions, and help. So those are the options. Now, what we want to do is deposit instantly to GoTrade because we want our Buffett box to be transferred into our GoTrade account. Click the deposit instantly to GoTrade. So as soon as you hit that, there are three options. First option is the Union Bank. We got the BPI and then the Gcash. So we are using Gcash mostly. Then if you are using BPI or Union Bank, that's good for you. But mostly we are using Gcash. So take a look what will happen if we click the Gcash right there. So say for example, I've redeemed, if you can remember, I redeemed 20 bucks. So that's going to be let's say I don't have enough in my Gcash right now, but let's say, for example, I'm going to hit 800. Okay, let's do the preview deposit. It will show you this. Okay, it will show you this image. It says at the bottom, swipe up to deposit. So that's the instruction. I'm going to swipe up to deposit. Okay, and then it will redirect you. It will load and it will redirect you into this page. It says there, awaiting funds. Tap on the bottom below to go to the Gcash website to complete your payment. And bear in mind that your Buffett bucks are in your Gcash because you've redeemed. You redeem, and then your amount, your rewards are in your Gcash. Then you will hit the complete payment right there. So complete payment, it will redirect you to another page, and that is the Gcash payments right there. I'm gonna change my number. My number is 449,518. That's my number. Okay. Then hit the next, and then the code will be sent to your number. So this is okay. I'm there's no security issue here. 600 910. It's 600 910. So that's the 6 digits. I'm not gonna show you my PIN, of course. I'm gonna stop sharing for a quick second here. Okay. While doing so, you just have to enter your PIN. That's it. And then when you enter your PIN, it will show you this. Okay, and then click the next. So there you go. You are about to pay the 824. The 24 is the fee for processing all of this. So pay the 824 using your balance because you already have your Buffett box in your account. Then proceed. After that, just click the X and boom, it's instantly right there. As you can see, it says there, my account. There are 4 things there: the cash, your equity, the pending buys, and then the total returns. So those are the 4 things you can see there. Now I have the cash. What should I do with those cash? So this is the right time now, since you have the cash, this is the right time to buy Berkshire Hathaway and S&P 500. How can I do that? So again, those 5 things at the bottom part of your screen, there's a home, there's an arrow up and down, and then there's a magnifying glass, and then there's a cache there, and then there's the profile. So what you need to do is go to that magnifying glass, search the BRKB or BRK, and you can see Berkshire Hathaway and then the Warren Buffett's picture. Just click that, and there you go. There's the Berkshire Hathaway. Then what should I do next? The next thing you have to do is, as you can see the icon trade there. Just tap that trade, and then click the buy. How much do I want to buy? Since I have 13.57, I'm gonna say all of it. Probably not. I'm gonna do 10, and then I'm gonna buy S&P 500 just for fun. Let's do 8. I'm gonna do 8. I'm gonna do 8, then preview buy, swipe up to buy, and then wait for a couple of seconds, and boom. You purchased 7.90 worth of stocks of Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway. Then back to portfolio. Now, I still have cash. Okay, I still have cash because I didn't buy my cash all the way. And then I'm gonna buy S&P 500. Click that S&P 500. It's the same process, it's the same process. Just click the trade and then buy. How much do I have in my account? I'll just do the max, 5.57. And then preview buy, swipe up to buy, wait for a couple of seconds, and there you go. Back to portfolio. As you can see now, I have 0 cash, but my equity is 30.16. That's where all my money. It's in the Berkshire Hathaway, it's in the S&P 500, and it's in Tesla. So those are the things that we should buy: Berkshire Hathaway and S&P 500. So those are the simple steps on how to invest our money, invest the Buffett bucks that we've received into our Gcash account. And those are the steps on how to buy Berkshire Hathaway and S&P 500. Like what Tom said, let Warren Buffett manage our money. We're not smarter than Warren Buffett. He's a smart ass in investing. So let him manage our money. And then for the S&P 500, those are the 500 largest companies in the United States. It's just that our money is into those 500 largest companies in the United States. So we should just sit back and relax and invest more. So Tom, those are the steps on how to fund our account.
And the reason that we put it into a separate account is because your Gcash account is your operating one. It's how you live. It's money coming in from your job. It's your expenses, everything else. And we like to separate. What's step number two? Separate your money. So we have a separate account for our number five, which is to save and spend. We have a separate account for our number four, which is to automatically invest. And when we put money to automatically invest, what I like is I just like to let it grow. I just like to let it keep going. I don't commingle it with my personal funds. That's why we have it in a separate account. Because we're planting money trees and we want that orchard to grow, and we don't want to go over there and start pulling the trees up. We want it to grow. So that's why we do it this way. Step number two is to separate it. So we're separating our investment account from our save and spend account. So you can see it's pretty easy to do. If you're a little bit older, you may not feel as comfortable with it. And we're sorry that there's so many steps to it, but we are sending money all over the world, and it's pretty amazing. And it's I'll be honest, for some of you, it might be a little bit hard, but what makes it great is that it is hard. And that's what makes it great. Otherwise, everybody else would be doing it. And that's why so many people are going to die broken in debt, because they don't do this one step. So this is the key to it. You've got to get your money growing. You got to get your money growing. Now, when you put the money in there, the value is going to go up and the value is going to go down. The reality is that we don't really want it. It doesn't matter. We still have the same number of shares. The value of those shares might go up. The value of those shares might go down. But over a long period of time, they should go up. Why? Because the governments of the world can't balance their budget, so they are creating inflation. They're printing more money. The assets that make money will appreciate. At least that's how I believe it's going to work. So that's the key to making it work, is we want to invest in appreciating assets. Now, there's all kinds of other ways that you can make money and invest and everything else. But for the vast majority of it, that's where you spend your time. You spend your time in number one, make more money with your small business and your job. And then you automatically put it down into four, which is the investment account, put it down on a monthly basis, times have it go up in value. And again, the stock market's a little bit more like the roller coaster, maybe the mini roller coaster, and then it goes up and it goes down, but you still have the same number of shares. If you put it into a bond, you're loaning money to someone. That is the merry-go-round. It's very solid and it's just going to go around, but you're going to get a much lower rate. So part of your asset allocation is you might say, hey, I'm 65, I'm 70. I don't really care to get on the roller coaster anymore. I'm going to just get on the merry-go-round. And you put your money in a long-term bond and you make 5% on it. And there's nothing wrong with that. So part of that is your asset allocation, as your loan versus own. The key though, guys, this is the key, is you just do it. You just do it. And then you learn from it and you have fun with it. Money's a game and games are fun. Investing's a game and games are fun. We're not curing cancer here. We're just having fun. So have some fun with it. Special thanks out to Daryl and the whole team, Jake, Josh, the whole team, Johnson, everybody, for making all this happen. Thanks for being with us. We're going to be right back, and we're going to give out some more money today.